So I googled the next closest car wash to Spirit Car Wash and I found this one. Hey guys, it's Chris Atkins with Car Wash Chronicles. I'm currently in Arizona, as you can see in the background. I'm here to basically check out a couple of car washes and just compare them to mine and what they're like in California, so we can get a taste of what Arizona car washes are like, and basically to see if I can give them any ideas or they can give me ideas, because we're all here to help each other out. So here I am at the first car wash. Right off the bat, I noticed how clean it is. It makes all the difference in the world when you pull up to a car wash and it's spotless. We got the bill changer. It dispenses tokens, same as me. Highly recommend the tokens over quarters. Put $5 in. Let's see, we get 5 tokens. So far, so good. After dropping a couple. So we're going to check out what equipment they have. We're going to check out all the features and options. Again, just walking around, noticing how clean everything is. They got the vending machine. They have 3 vacuums with plenty of room. It's a pretty big property. So I like the setup. You can pull in the bay, wash the car, and then pull straight forward to the vacuums. They got the air dryers. They got the soap brush. Looks like they have all the same features that I have. You can see here they have the credit card reader, which I still need to get in. And you can see they only have an 8 rotary switch selection, whereas I have a 10. I think they're missing the tire cleaner and degreaser. Not sure if anyone reads all that, but I'm sure it's good to have. Here's the high pressure gun. They got the tips covered so it can't scratch the car. Looks all pretty solid. Ready to test it out. The booms are very smooth. They turn back to their position where they should go, so that it keeps the bay clear. That's the air dryer box. For me, this is the dirt remover / pre-soak, but they actually have the wax coming out of there, so that'll be interesting. That's the air dryer. Very smart that they have them in. Customers just really love the air dryer, and it usually adds 20 to 30% revenue every week. And as we go around here, we'll see the soap brush. First thing I notice is they have the cheap soap brush. This one's only $26. And the bristles are a little more coarse than the hog's hair hairbrush, which is about $75. So I like to spend the extra money for the better quality. So after checking everything out, let's test it out. It says $2 to start, so let's put in $2 and see what we get. We get 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm a little cheaper. I'm $2 for 4 minutes, so an extra 30 seconds. But let me put in all $5 because we're going to test everything out. So we're starting off with the pre-soak. Like I said, my pre-soak comes out of the little blue gun, but this one comes out of the high pressure hose. And first thing I noticed is there's a little leak. Not the biggest deal, but the gun just needs to be switched out. As you can see, the hand gets a little wet. Customers don't really like it, but all comes with the business. Comes out pretty good. That's kind of what you want. You want a nice big V to cover a nice good area of the car. You want it to come out evenly. The leak's getting a little worse, and it just covers the car nicely, removes any dirt before you actually use the soap brush or high pressure soap. So I like to cover the car in the pre-soak first. The booms are very smooth, very easy to maneuver, and that'll do for the pre-soak. Obviously I would do a much better wash if I was actually washing it, but I'm just kind of doing the review. Next, we're going to switch it to the wash soap. So that'll be the high pressure soap. Let's see how that comes out. I like to see when it actually does come out. Came out pretty quick. Usually it takes 3 to 5 seconds, so that's about right. Looks like a good amount. That's kind of the amount you want. It's not too much where you're drowning in soap, and it's not too little where you're hardly getting any. So I would say a 10 out of 10 basically for that high pressure soap. Really wouldn't do much to change that. So let's check out next the soap brush. Waiting for the soap to come out. It should be coming out now. There it is. Come on, don't be shy. Come on. There we go. Now it's ready to use. But again, with that brush on there, I didn't really want to use it on the car. It's just a little too coarse for me. But I was testing it out just a little bit. Not bad amount of soap. Probably like a 4 to 5 out of 10 for the soap brush. Next, we're going to skip the rinse because we're not ready to rinse. We're going to test out this wax. So as you guys might know, I have my wax come out of my high pressure hose, but they have it coming out of the little blue gun. And it seems to be coming out pretty good. Covers a good amount of the car. Not a bad V, good amount of wax. And you can cover the car quite nicely in it. So that could be an idea that I could do. Switch it from the high pressure to the pre-soak. But we'll see about that. So let's rinse all that off now. See how the car's looking. Should be looking nice and shiny. Get the remaining of the soap out of there until it becomes clear water, which should be any second. There it is, good to go. And we'll just wash it all off. And it seems to be coming off pretty good. Wax seems pretty good. Not really too much to complain about so far. Go finish up with the rinse, and let's put it to the spot free rinse now to wash all that city water off and clean it with the spot free water so that essentially it dries spot free, hence the name. Not bad pressure, could be a little stronger, but you know, spot free is usually pretty low, about 300 psi. Up here, that's good enough for the spot free. And now let's test out the air dryer. Straight off the bat, you can hear how loud it is, so it sounds very powerful. All motors are working, and yep, the pressure is very powerful. Wow, look at that. As you can see, it's blowing the water off amazingly. There's no better blower out there, I believe. This blower is a 10 out of 10. Even mine are probably not as powerful as this one, I'll admit it. So it might be a different brand. But I mean, he's going to have customers coming back to this car wash just for that air dryer. I sure will be. You can just see how powerful it is. A few other car washes I've been to, they're kind of weak and it doesn't really dry it that well. It'll push the water around, but not like this one. Wow, that's fantastic. And there we have the wash car. Now we're going to test out the vacuums. As you can see, it's $1 for a vacuum. I'm guessing 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes maybe. He also has the credit card swipes on the vacuums, which is a good idea. And straight off the bat, it's very powerful. He obviously upkeeps them pretty good. And there's really not much else to say. Sucks very powerful. And it's probably a 10 out of 10. Not much I would change for that. Empty trash bins, it's always nice. Super clean. I'm sure he's got a very strong customer base. You can see he's put up shade which is always good. I'm sure he's got many customers keep coming back and using this car wash because it's fantastic. Big property up front, plenty of waiting space if cars are ever waiting for a bay. Spirit Car Wash, great car wash. I would give it probably a 9 out of 10. Not much I would change if I took ownership. So I googled the next closest car wash to Spirit Car Wash and I found this one. It was only a few miles away. Here we are pulling in now. I guess it's just called Car Wash, like mine. And pulling in straight away, I know it's the same owner. Exactly the same setup, same signs, put up the same shade, same face plates with the credit card readers, gives out the same tokens. So I mean, good for him. I don't know how many more he has, but I know he has at least two wonderful car washes. I'm not going to test this one. I pretty much know it's going to be the same as the other one. Exactly the same soap brushes. Again, plenty of space up front for cars to line up. Same signs. Drinking water, 15 cents a gallon. And as we check it out, there it is. Pretty much the same type of soap brush. Again, I wouldn't have those ones. I would have the hog's hair one. Same coil hose with the wax coming out. There it is. Looks like he's got good lighting in the bays. I'll have to wait and see at nighttime. Please pull forward for other customers, thank you. They're good signs. I'll probably have to get some of those. And there it is, the same faceplate. No wax in, no bucket washing. He's got the powerful air dryers again. And out the back is pretty much the same setup. I'm pretty sure he's got 3 or 4 vacuums here too. So he's got himself a good little car wash business. I didn't notice any cameras in the bays. So that is something he could perhaps add. Cameras are always good to have in the bays. You get people sitting in there doing God knows what, but he does have one over there which probably can see in the bay. And there you have it, self-serve car washes in Arizona. Thanks for watching.